What's up, everyone? Today is July 3rd, 2025. I opened my YouTube channel at the beginning of January this year, and it's been a steady learning curve. I think a lot of people start this kind of social media thing to test if they can do it. Others are looking for viral moments, anything that will lead to a viral moment. I started this channel to lend my voice to the issues of the day. When I started the channel, I was aware that building anything takes a long time. It needs a lot of resilience. It needs to grit. Along the way, there's a lot of confusion, I think, for everyone. There's a lot of conflicting emotions because at the core of it must be a balance between what you do in your everyday life and what you do online. There should also be a lot of caution between what is actually shared out there and what is happening in your private life. There are people who don't have a problem just putting themselves out there like that. There is no problem with that if that's your thing. But there are others who want to have a clear separation between their internet persona and their personal life. The very first few months of starting a social media channel are filled with doubts, are filled with what ifs, are filled with confusion. You don't know whether you want to do TikTok or Twitter or YouTube. But eventually you settle into what you really want to do. You're also unsure of the content you want to do because at the end of the day, you want to gain some traction. So this is sort of the kind of thing that goes on in your mind at the very beginning when you have so much nervous energy, you are camera shy, you have not really learned how to kind of create that flow, that cadence in your voice. And it's a lot of things I'm learning. And the results will be a trickle as opposed to a steady flow. But I did want this video to be a sort of time capsule. I want in the next 1 year to have found me, to have found the creator in me, to have become comfortable with this, to get to a point whereby I can be quirky, I can poke fun at myself and at you, and I won't dread coming in front of the camera. So it's really a journey, and my opening this channel was a long time coming. I've always wanted to be able to say something about this issue or about that issue. I've always been torn because a lot of content out here is just a kind of content that baits people but doesn't really help them think much. Just think about it. People love to follow people's personal lives more than they love philanthropy, more than they love channels that talk about mental health issue. People want to know about who Cardi B or Sawiti is dating more than they want to know what politicians are doing to develop their own countries. We live in a strange world whereby people who sell sex for a living are more important, or are considered more important in society and achieve more publicity than, for example, teachers, lawyers, doctors. So it's a really delicate balance between what to say to the people and what actually matters to you, because these things come from within. It has to be a passion of yours, something you really want to do, something you hold close to your heart. And for me, it's about making an impact. Now, the problem with this kind of content is that it takes a lot of time to gain traction, and even when it happens, that is neither here nor there. At the same time you're making these videos, you need to figure out a way to make a living, because they are not going to be making money off the blocks, It's a process, and it's a confusing process, and it's a process filled with some level of fear of the unknown, fear of putting yourself out there, and just fear that you are really not good enough. You are human. So as I said, I want this to be a time capsule, this video. I want to see what I can do in the next 1 year. I want to unleash the inner me, the one that can do this uninhibited, the one that can release the inner demon, to go out there, put stuff out there that is relatable. I have so much to say, so many ideas, but I haven't found a way to frame them in a way that is entertaining as well as informing. And I think that is a dilemma most creators find themselves having to contend with. So yeah, I woke up thinking, well, you're getting some steady numbers. You don't take them for granted, even if you have 5 followers or 20, because that's where everyone starts. But you have that fire burning inside you, because you want to take it to the next level. And I hope to find the spark in me that takes this to the next level. I hope to be doing content that is of far higher intellectual and entertainment quality than I'm doing right now. But I do understand that it's a process and patience is required. So I guess I'm just going to keep doing it. And I think I can unleash more and more versions of my creative side, because the creator is there. It just needs to be found. So, wish me luck and help me God.